Yo.
Super XRP Bros, back like we never left. I'm 𝙱𝚒𝚘𝚍𝚗. Joining me is my brother Ghostfire. What's going on?
What's good? So today we got our topic, World 1/6, is what the FUD. So for those of you that don't know, FUD, otherwise known as FUD, otherwise known as fear, uncertainty, and doubt, is mainly used in the cryptocurrency space to, steer people away from a coin, whether it's for good or bad intentions. And, we're here just to talk about, the funniest ones that we've seen and why we think, for the most part, at least for our favorite cryptocurrency, XRP, the FUD is nothing to worry about.
Definitely.
So to start off, 𝙱𝚒𝚘𝚘𝚗, do you got any funny stories that you'd like to share that's either happened to you or that you saw online?
Yeah. So, I'm on YouTube a lot, and I help make the videos for the Super XRP Bros YouTube channel, and
You make them.
yeah, I make them.
He makes the videos. He doesn't help. He makes them.
I make the videos. You made 3. I made the rest. But there's only like 6. But anyways, more to come, guys.
Yeah.
More to come. All right. But I got into XRP because I looked at it and I saw the white paper and I saw what their mission was and the problem that they were trying to tackle, right? And I was like, all right, awesome. Like, this looks like a good investment. Let's keep researching it and let's keep hearing what people have to say about it, right? And I follow a lot of people in the XRP army, and now we're kind of part of the XRP army. And in a lot of the comments, I'm always seeing the same negative comments. XRP is a scam. XRP is a shit coin. Oh yeah, it's been 20 cents forever. And it's just kind of funny. Like, they call XRP a stable coin, and it's like, oh yeah, stable coin because it's stable at 20 cents. Like, it's whack, but I just feel like, people buy into XRP with the intention of getting rich overnight, not realizing that investing is not made to get you rich overnight. And these are the people who comment because, their fantasies haven't come true yet. And they're just immature people. And sometimes you'll see the same people commenting on different YouTubers' videos about XRP or other cryptocurrencies. Like, oh yeah.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like I always see, I don't know if it's the same dude or if it's like a type, but the profile picture, it's always like some white dude with sunglasses on who's calling it a shitcoin. That's what I see all the time.
Yeah, some Neo-looking wannabe motherfucker. Like, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they're trying to hide their eyes because they don't want to get canceled or something,
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, we don't really know if they're the kind of people who are doing it for good. Like, oh yeah, XRP is a shitcoin because I'm not rich yet, right? Or, hey, XRP is a shitcoin because, I'm not rich yet, and, I want to help you guys not buy into it. And honestly, it's what you make of it. But the way I see it is that all of the FUD that's out there, it's just a bunch of immature people who don't really understand investing. And, they just think that if I put my money in here, I'm going to get a lot of money out of it. And that's not necessarily true. It's a gamble. And it's funny. It's funny to look at all the time. And it's funny to see how stressed these YouTubers get when they answer back sometimes, because we're all human at the other side of the computer, right? And
yeah,
I don't partake in addressing the FUD. I'll give a very nonchalant comment yeah, cool story, bro. When's the last time you heard that? Cool story, bro.
Bro, I don't know, man. 2013, since I was in high school. Shit.
Yeah. But yeah, my point is, you're going to see a lot of that. And it's just funny to see the patterns. And take it from 𝙱𝚒𝚘𝚘𝚗 and Ghostfire. XRP is not a scam. It's not a shit coin. It hasn't seen a lot of price action. But when it does, don't be the recipient of a I told you so. All right?
Hey, bro. So, a lot of people, when, they see this FUD, sometimes these people are, backing it up, right? They're like, I've been invested since 2017. You were saying they're, looking for, a quick flip. there are these people who are like, hey, I've been invested since 2017, and I'm saying, like, oh, it's a shit coin, and like that's the kind of FUD that scares, me as like a newbie kind of investor, more of a noob investor, but old in the cryptocurrency space, but I'm not sure like if I'm gonna be waiting forever, like we all want XRP to moon sooner than later, right?
Yeah.
What
I want
if
to move now.
what if the FUD is steering? Yeah, I want it to moon now. What if the FUD, what if the FUD is coming from people who aren't trying to make quick flips, but they're coming from actual smart people, not the people with sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Like there's a ton of like people online who are like a lot of YouTubers are like against XRP. They're coming out publicly about it.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing, right? I think that a lot of people who got into XRP very early assumed it was going to be the next Bitcoin and we were going to make big jumps, big price action happening. But then, everything happened with like the lawsuits with retail investors and we haven't seen adoption yet, right? And I think the thing is that for those people who've been hodling since 2017, they were just too early and they've become impatient, right? But
Yep.
2020, it's a new decade, right? And we're seeing more bullish news now than ever. And the thing is that they came in at the time they came in. Like it's written that way, right? And if your hand is getting weak because you held for so long, because you got in so early and you sell out, like that might be your story, bro. And trust me, on my part, I don't want to be the guy that said, yeah, I sold XRP right before because I stopped believing in it. And then a month or two later, it mooned. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep, that's the worst. I feel like that's the type of shit that happens though. Like the minute you sell it, everything will change. Like all the laws will change, and like because
That's
the world
literally-
is just one big joke. Sometimes it's really funny to think about. But yeah, I feel weird when I see FUD on like Facebook groups and like Discord. Are you like a part of any of those groups, like XRP groups?
I'm part of an XRP group on Reddit.
Oh, on Reddit? You're on like the subreddit?
Yeah, I'm on the XRP subreddit. I'm also on the Ripple subreddit because they're separate. Because
Yeah,
XRP.
though I've been on them. They suck, bro. Like the Reddit
Yeah,
for XRP and Ripple, they actually suck. But if you go on like Facebook or like even better Discord, like you could talk like with like smarter people from the community, and like there's always like conversation about it going on at all times. Like I'll help get you set up on Discord.
word. I'm down.
It's like it's really cool. Like it's helping me with my investments. There's really smart people on there.
Yeah. So, what do you think about what they're saying? Like, how are they making you feel about XRP?
Yo, it's weird because they're in this group. They're spending their time in XRP groups, but they're just shitting on the coin. Like I've seen like recognizable people time and time again. It's like they spend their days just shitting on XRP, just trying to get people to sell. And like to me, I'm a big conspiracy theorist, like I always think everyone has an ulterior motive to everything that they do, just like
Yeah.
I'm cynical at some point, and it's probably because somewhere deep down in me, like I would do that myself if like I thought of it, or like I was an asshole, But, I think that these dudes are deliberately spreading fear so that people can sell their bags now. They could, keep the price of XRP lower and lower, get it to dip even lower so they could buy it at higher prices because, like they're confident in XRP and they just want more of it. And that exists in like every like community of people that's ever existed everywhere. There are always people who want to have the most, who want to have more. We can't like, try to make sure all your friends get a cut and stuff. Like some people want it all.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. And low key, I feel that way too. And to those people who drive the price down, thank you because I am accumulating.
Yeah, I mean, I'm accumulating too. Like, we're still bearing the fruits of their, like, FUD labor, because they're doing it for themselves too. But as long as, we don't fall into it, as long as you guys,
Yeah,
the
as long as
viewers.
we see it, as long as we can see. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, 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 you good, bro. Go on.
As long as everyone can see past it and really believe in what you hold. You know what I mean? Like, don't just believe in the performance of the coin. Believe in the technology and believe in the problem that the technology is trying to solve. Because that's the most important thing. Like, who cares about price action, right? Think about it this way. Like, for a long time, Amazon was not the price it was. Amazon stock was like single digit dollars at one point, right? And now it's over 1,000, 2,000, I think, right? Something like that.
Really?
Yeah, think about it. And that's the thing. At that time, there was no need for Amazon, right? Amazon, like, no one was really buying stuff online. Like, you just wanted to go to the store and have your instant gratification. You didn't want to wait 2, 3 days for shipping and shit, right? And
We
like,
had eBay.
exactly, we had eBay, and eBay took forever. Like, I remember ordering like rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards on eBay, and that shit took weeks. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah, bro.
I don't even know if they got my fucking money order because I'm too young to get my own debit card. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah, money orders. That was your thing, bro.
Yeah, that was the thing, man. We lived through that. And it's fucking crazy because, like, people don't realize that they're just early. Like, Ripple solves the real problem. That's why they got partners on partners on partners, referencing
Yep.
our podcast. Yep. And that's the thing. Like, if you look at an investment based on price, you're doing it wrong, right? People invested in Tesla not because of the price. People invested in Tesla because they believe in electric cars, electric motors, They believed in a greener future, right? That's what your investment's for. Investing is not here to make you guys rich. Let's get that straight. You can get rich if you buy in an asset like stocks or cryptocurrencies at the right time and leverage that. You're leveraging your money to help companies grow, solving problems, and you get paid off of that. That's how you get rich off of investing. But it's not there to make you rich. And that's kind of where, you know, you can tell that, these fudsters are immature or not. Because you can tell some fudsters, they're putting real facts out there, and other ones are just kids that keep fucking buying at the top and like selling at the bottom.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm scrolling down like the Facebook group as we speak, and like some of these futsters are just like illiterate, and they all have sunglasses on, man. Some of them have girlfriends next to them, but they all undoubtedly have sunglasses on.
Yeah.
This dude's like, dumb Ripple XRP chains, don't be their crypto slave. Invest where they appreciate you. XLM, Stellar, CHG. Yo, a lot of the FUD is like buy Stellar. Like, but like I don't know. It's like weird to me. Like, it feels like a battle between like heaven and hell. But like XLM is supposed to be like non-profit, but like I just don't trust them.
Yeah, I don't trust them either. Probably Jed McCaleb's paying them off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's
Kind of like,
paying them with all that XRP he has.
yeah, right. He's liquidating it, and he's like, "Here, I'm gonna pay you guys a little bit so you can slam XRP." I'm
Yep,
pretty
and market XLM for him. Yeah, so someone addresses it, right? June
Yeah.
28th, this dude Jake, last name omitted. He says, "Why are there so many people in this group against XRP? I thought this group was all about people holding and trading XRP." And let me read some of the comments. All right, this one's really funny. This dude says they're pissed off because they were stupid enough to buy it at $3.
Uh. Rash.
Yikes, bro.
Yeah, man. A lot of people in the XRP community are like, Yo, I'm jealous of you guys because I bought in at $1 when it was like above $1 at 3.84, and you guys in 2020 got to buy it at 11 cents at its lowest.
Yeah, and like that's another thing. If you're listening to this podcast right now, you're very lucky you can buy XRP at a cheap price right now. The technology is still good. It's still going forward. It was $3 before. It's only dipped so much because of the lawsuits against it that are coming to light now as just, not they're not going through to anything. XRP is gonna come out on top of all the lawsuits. Ripple is gonna come out on top of all of them. And if you buy right now when it's low, you're not gonna be as angry. You're not gonna be angry like these people who bought at $3. You're not gonna be affected by price dips because it doesn't get much lower than this.
Definitely.
So
Yeah.
another guy comments, he says, are they truly anti-XRP, or is it that they just don't drink the XRP Kool-Aid and question the narrative sometimes?
That's
What do you think
definitely
about that?
that's definitely possible. Like, I definitely sip that XRP Kool-Aid like every day. My part-time gig, I drive a lot, so like I'll turn on some like Bearable Bull or freaking Kevin Cage videos, and I'll just listen, and then I get really hype, and then I want to make more money so I can buy more XRP, right? So I'm definitely sipping that Kool-Aid. So it's good to like question everything you hear, definitely. But if you start questioning it and then your mind goes down that rabbit hole where like everything can go wrong, then you're going to manifest it for yourself. Whereas someone who can take, the information being presented around them and putting it at a higher vibration in their consciousness and seeing a path that they can create in their reality, they're going to do great things with it. At least that's how I like to believe what I'm doing for myself.
Sure. I got another comment, and I think this is like a big one, and we kind of touched up on it a little. And this guy comments, because we believed in XRP at first, dot, 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 until they started flooding the supply and dumping the coins. Someone comments, they're like, who's dumping and flooding the market? And please don't say escrow, because we all know like they're holding that for institutions. And the guy comments and he says Ripple co-founder 𝙱𝚒𝚘𝚕 sold more than 54 million XRP in April and still has billions left to sell. So we see that whole situation is still, pertinent in people's minds. What do you have to say to that, FUD?
I think we referenced this in episode World 13 of our podcast. And, the thing is that people who mention 𝙱𝚒𝚘𝚕 as the co founder of Ripple, they also don't mention that he left Ripple and created Stellar. They'll always refer to him in his previous position as an XRP co-founder, and they just will not mention that he owns Stellar now. He created Stellar. I commented on a video by Altcoin Daily, and they were trying to promote some FUD about XRP because they're called Altcoin Daily, right? But they're Bitcoin maximalists. Fucking stupid, right? Anyways,
Yep.
I'm not getting over that. That's also the same episode if you guys want to check that out. But anyways, I comment and I'm just saying, hey, I noticed that you guys brought up this news. That's great. But I think it's also fair that you should mention that he left Ripple and co-founded Stellar. Like they did not mention that he left. They made it seem like he was a current member of Ripple, which isn't true. You know what I mean?
Yo, that question that person asked and like his response, he just said co-founder of Ripple. He didn't. That's what these people believe because they're hearing it. Like this random Facebook dude believes that 𝙱𝚒𝚘𝚕 is probably still just part of Ripple. They don't know about him being in Stellar. For the most part, people think like this co-founder of Ripple, 𝙱𝚒𝚘𝚕 is still part of Ripple, but he's not.
Yeah. So if you guys hear FUD about, XRP selling their shit, Jeb McCaleb is not Ripple anymore. Please, let's just get that out there now. Whatever Jeb McCaleb does, Jeb McCaleb does. Like, shut up. Okay. I got a thread pulled up here from Reddit. This is from 2 months ago, and I commented, right? So this guy asked XRP to the moon. I was wondering, when people say to the moon, what is your expectation of price of XRP in the future and why? Thank you.
The
Right?
boots on the moon.
Yeah. What's on the moon? Right? Like how much is the moon? Right? So after sipping all of my XRP Kool-Aid, of course I'm gonna try and reinforce some positivity in the XRP subreddit, right? So I wrote, XRP is meant to be a four-figure coin. And when I use Moon, I'm always keeping in mind 1,000 plus. That's fair, right? And then this one guy comments, by that point, inflation will bring the dollar to a tiny fraction of its worth today. So definitely 1,000. And I laughed and I thought, that's a little bit of fun. But that's very possible. But another guy comments under my comment and says, and why is it meant to be a four-figure coin? And like, even though it's text, I can tell the vibe he's giving me. You know what I'm saying? Like when you type something out, you have some energy. Like if your girl like texts you back or something and she just says K, like, oh, she got an attitude going on.
Yo,
Like,
that shit carries a vibration. There's something with like text messages that you can carry a certain vibration with it.
yeah, like you can tell. Like, people will say like, how can you tell? How can you tell? It's like, yo, we can all tell. That's like unwritten law right there.
Yeah,
But
it's just natural in us. You could tell if someone's pissed at you, even if they don't say it. You could just feel it.
exactly. Yo, feeling is everything, man. We only have this life because we learned how to feel things out. But anyways, so I continue here and I said, because its main focus is cross-border payments, the forex markets move trillions on a daily basis. Do you think a coin intended for institutional use would be valued anything less than 100 once we have mainstream adoption? And then he goes, oh, so now we're down to a three-figure coin. And then I'm just like, okay, don't get smart with me. Like when I say 100, I mean, at least 100. Like 1,000
Yep.
should be easy, but like at least 100, like, yo, that's nothing. It's like obviously XRP is going to be more than 100. It's just like at least 100 to tackle this cross border payment problem.
Exactly, and you're talking about, institutional use with that at least 100, which you're being very generous. Like the institutional use is actually why you got your 1,000 number, but you're just giving it the benefit of the doubt. But with institutional use comes the use of the rest of the world, the public using it, and that's ultimately going to drive the price even further.
Yeah. And if we look at how much money is in circulation, including derivatives, we're pumping close to like 2 quadrillion right now. All right. And we have another video where we talk about, um, we talk about the Great Reset, XRP and ILP moving all the money. And honestly, like my price prediction is Bitcoin's all-time high, 20K per XRP. You might have heard it here first, guys. And when
Yeah, no, bro, let me put this out there. Bitcoin has reached like 20K and like now it's hovering at 9K, 10K, whatever. But like it hasn't reached that like mass adoption. So what makes you think XRP can't hit 1K if they get institutions to adopt it? It's just 1K.
yo, thank you for like articulating it like that, because I probably wouldn't have said it like that, but that makes perfect sense. Like
Yeah, bro. Like it's just 1K. Like
XRP,
Bitcoin's already 9K.
yeah, Bitcoin's over 9K, friggin' Ethereum's over $200, and it's slow as fuck right now. You know what I mean? And it's not even tackling payments. That's the thing. It's like this is tackling payments. Like, fucking like no one knows that Swift and like automated clearinghouse like settles our payments and shit, right? Who knows that? When you swipe a credit card, you don't know how that technology works. So if Ripple, like People don't even have to know that XRP is being used to settle. Only
Not at all.
this is where you draw the line between average everyday people and smart money, right? And if you're listening to this, and if you've listened this far, yo, you're probably on your way to identifying as smart money, right? Because that's how I identify myself right now. And ever since I have, yo, my financial situation's been looking pretty good.
Hell yeah. I'm young moolah, baby, but no. Yes. Oh, bro, I wanted to get this in there. Ask me what the price of Bitcoin is.
What's the price of Bitcoin?
It's over 9,000.
Over 9,000.
Nice. All right, good.
Love that. Oh yeah. Shout out to all the Dragon Ball Z fans.
Hell yeah, we here.
We're out here, guys. We're out here. Yo, shout out to everyone listening. Shout out to all the Fudsters for this fun episode. Because even though y'all suck, y'all are dope too.
Yo, hell yeah. Y'all make it all worth it. The haters make it worth it, bro.
Oh yeah.
So, on the topic of like FUD and stuff, there's also like a lot of scams out there. Have you heard about those?
Yo, I've seen a lot of them.
I've gotten like an email for one of them. I like deleted it, but like
Did you
I
get
don't know. I think they got at me from like Coil, you know?
Oh, you think they vetted you from Coil? Like, and then they sent you an email?
Yeah, I think like they saw like you know that I'm a creator on Coil, and then because all Coil creators must have like an XRP account or like you know something to hold XRP, and then they you know just went through social profiles, found my email.
Damn.
Cause like Ripple doesn't have my email, you know, like what? Like I'm at least smart, you know. I know like Ripple doesn't have my email. They're not gonna send me this shit.
Yeah. Yo, for all the newbies in this space, like you got to remember the age we're in. We're in the age of the internet, and hackers do have a leg up on everyone, right? So it's your job to stay vigilant. Don't make your crypto so easy to be accessed to. You know what I mean? And don't send your crypto to anyone. Like, why would you want to send your crypto to anyone? Like, if someone asked you for like $500 and they told you that they'd give you $1,000 back, would you believe them? Of course not. So why the fuck would you do that with your crypto? Like, and honestly,
Yo,
sometimes
people really be believing that, bro. Like on YouTube and in the comments, there's always like, "Yo, join my Telegram. I will make you this money." Like, no, you won't, dude. Like,
yeah, like how much do you have to be in lack to like believe something like that? Like someone's in YouTube gonna fucking like help you do this shit. It's like those ads back in the day, when we still had DSL and like fucking you visited a website and you were the 1 millionth and you won a free fucking TV. Like that's the same shit, guys. It's a different era, but it's the same shit. It's just about your crypto now, right?
yeah, it's the same people believe in it.
God. Yo, if you're one of those people, I urge you to read some books. Like,
Yeah, but no, if you're one of those people, we're sorry for shitting on you. It's
yeah,
time to make that change, though. Like now, you know, like there nothing really comes for free. You know, like no one's gonna take your money and turn it into $1 million for you. Investing is different. Investing is taking what you have, the money you have, and staking it on a company, a technology, or an asset, not some random dude on YouTube saying he'll make you like a quick $1,000.
yeah. These hackers are smart too. They'll play with you, man. Like, I was watching a Bearable Bull video, right? And then like I don't really go through the comments, but like sometimes like I'll scroll down to go to like a different video or something, and I'll see comments along the way, and then there will be a comment posted by a lookalike of the Bearable Bull, and it says like, "Oh, send me your crypto and I'll help you double it," right? And then like
Oh
recently,
no. That's
yeah,
why they use a verified creator, like or like the original like OP.
yo, it's sad. It's sad to see that people are preying on these people, and they know that prey exists. Right? That shit sucks.
Yeah, man. A lot of these people like looking at XRP, cryptocurrency, big market of them are trying to get rich quick. And while you can get rich, you also have to not be desperate during these times, you know? Don't fall into the FUD, don't fall for scams. Just do your research, DYOR, right? Do your own research, spend your money wisely, and don't let anyone else spend your money for you. Don't trust someone else's research because they're probably wrong.
Yeah, definitely. You got to make your own decisions. And that's why crypto is the way it is. And that's why you have your own private wallet, your own private keys, right? Because only you have access to your money.
Yeah, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Once you give someone access to your keys, like, it's over, bro. Like, that
Oh,
wallet's no good.
yep. You got to get a new wallet address, man. You know how, like, you were saying that there's ulterior motives, and you think, like, a lot of these fudsters are, like, just the same person or, like, even bots, right? What if all of this is actually, like, just bots, like, people saying they got scammed and stuff just to scare you out of it? You know what I mean? Like,
Bro,
no one actually got scammed for anything.
yeah, and they all make XRP seem like a scam and shit.
Yeah. And
If
honestly,
anyone, it's the institutions. But what were you saying?
yeah, no, that's exactly what I was gonna say. It's
Yo,
definitely institutions like, hiring one of their frontline workers, like, yo, go make an account, because Wells Fargo told all of their fucking tellers to make like fake bank accounts, right? And they got fined for that. So what makes you think that they can't tell their institutions can't tell their employees, yo, make some fake social media accounts and, like, fucking FUD some XRP for us, because we trying to dump the price so we can buy it at penny.
and it's easy. Like, not everyone on Facebook, like, is a real person, or like that's their main account. Like, I can easily make a new Facebook account, slap on a random picture, like, and I could be anyone, and I don't even need to verify.
Yeah, you don't have to verify. You can get any picture of, like, you don't even have to use your own picture. You can go to Google, search images, and then, like, pick anyone's face. You could be Brad Pitt for all we know. Shit.
Exactly, and I think especially with like I don't know. I'm just such a conspiracy theorist, and like the sunglasses is just like it's in like their company memo. It's like, to make this more realistic, you're gonna take a picture of yourself, but you're gonna wear these sunglasses and make a new name, and like that's how they bypass everything.
Yeah. Hey, maybe you're right.
And then the banks are just buying all the XRP that's being sold at extremely cheap prices. They're trying to hoard it all, They're trying to create, like, and they have like a top, like 1% of XRP, and they want to hoard it to themselves as much as possible.
Yep.
They don't want people like you and me to be in the top 1% of XRP wallet holders.
Yo, I'm down for being top 2%, right? Shit. That's still a lot of fucking money.
How much XRP do you need to be top 2%?
If you guys go on to the XRP rich list, I'm gonna go search this XRP rich list, and I'm gonna get you guys that URL. Aha.
Word.
ledger.expose/rich-stats. If you
Wait, I
set
see
that,
right here,
oh
1% is 80K people stack.
yeah,
It's these bots stacking. That's what I'm saying, bro.
yeah, shit, man. Think about it. And yo, let's look at this, right? Top 1%, we got 79K. And if our predictions are right, and XRP goes after the derivatives market, and it's valued at 20,000 per. Oh my god, my fucking iPhone calculator can't even like put that. But yo, that's like over a billion, guys. Like, that's over $1 billion in a top 1% wallet. That's fucking crazy. So, if you listening to this right now, yo, start stacking. Start stacking.
I was gonna say, even if our predictions aren't right, like $20,000 is like the max, or like one of the max predictions that there are. But like some of the lower predictions, like saying $1,000, like that's on the lower end of what XRP can really be valued at. And even like if you're holding 79k XRP, you're in that top 1%, and it's $1,000, you're still fucking rich. Even if it's not 20k, if it's 1k, if it's 10k, if it's $500, you're gonna be fucking rich.
Yeah. And let me tell you guys, like, if you're going to be fucking rich, take that advice that we gave you earlier. Go read some books and learn how to use that rich money to make more money. Don't just have XRP mooning be your end game. Create and own cash flows that will help set up your family for generations. Buy real estate, buy whatever it takes. Make yourselves additional cash flows with what you profit from in XRP. You get what I'm
Build a
saying?
business off your passion.
Exactly.
Escape your job.
Leave the matrix, guys. Take the red pill. Take the red pill, guys. Always take the red pill. And none of this is financial advice, but we know what we're talking about. So, do your research, make some decisions. If you're listening to this on Spotify, go check out our YouTube channel, like, subscribe, comment, do all the cool shit.
Yeah. We're actually on more than just Spotify now. We're on Breaker, Pocket Cast, and Google Podcasts as well. We're still waiting on Apple approval.
You think Apple will approve us? We swear a lot.
Apple will approve us. I fucked it up at first because of the logo. They got to us and they were like, you just have to change the cover image. But now they're gonna take like a month to get back to us again because now we're in like that queue.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. That shit happens.
Yeah.
It looks dope though. When I peeped it on Spotify, I was like, yo, this shit's fuego.
Yo, yeah, thanks, bro. I mean, yo, you know we coming up. You know we out here, Super XRP Bros.
All day, every day. Let's get it. Yo, thanks to everyone for tuning into World 16. You got any closing thoughts, bro?
Nah. I'm good. Let's fucking go.